Hi, you're with Tanisha Ali of Butterfly Transformations. I am here today talking to you about the 6 reasons why you have not found love. This is a topic that people are talking about all the time because it's almost like we are born to go out there and seek for our other half. So hopefully you can benefit from this. If you do, please like me, subscribe to my channel, or share. You can also reach me at butterflytransformations.com. Okay, let's talk about the first reason. What's the first reason why you haven't found love? It's because you're looking for it instead of attracting it. You can't go out there looking for love, not quality love that's going to be sustainable and something that's going to last. You have to attract that love. If you go out looking for something, you're going to find exactly what you're looking for. Because when that thing comes, you're going to think that that's it, and that's going to create a whole nother level of expectation and disappointment for you, which will just be a vicious cycle. You have to attract the love that you want into your life. And the way to attract the love you want into your life is to work on yourself and to develop within you those things that you actually expect somebody else to have, and to radiate the love from within so that you can actually attract it. Among a million other things, that's an important realization. The second thing is people don't have the love in their life because they are miserable without the love. Not having the love in and of itself makes them miserable. Haven't you seen those people who walk around and because they don't have someone in their life, it's almost like they're being eaten alive. They're being nibbled at. Day in and day out, and they become more and more bitter. When you're miserable, you're in such an energetic disposition that opposes and resists the actual inflow of love into your life. So being miserable because you don't have love and allowing it to consume you to the point to where it's the thing that you think about all the time, and you see your life as empty because you don't have love in your life, that's one of the things that's going to ensure that you don't bring any love into your life as well. Believe me. Also, number 3, failing to take inventory of the emotional and energetic blocks that you've already set up to love. You have emotional blocks that you set up to love that you may not even realize. And unless you canvas your awareness and you take a look at the patterns in your life, you may never really realize what they are. But they're very powerful because they're acting on a subconscious level. And our subconscious is governing 95% of our reality. It doesn't matter what you say up here to your conscious mind. If you don't get this stuff straight in your psyche and in your energetic body, it's what's actually determining your destiny and the course that your life is on. So not knowing that you have these blocks. Let me give you an example. And this is a pretty common block. A woman will say that she's looking for love, but in that same sentence, she'll say there are no good men out there, or men are all dogs, or I don't feel like going out, to find anybody, or I don't want to talk to those guys over there because blah, 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 blah. She's already set up these energetic blocks. How in the world can she say that she's looking for love when in the same sentence she's saying there's really no one out there for her? Or either maybe it is that she doesn't think she's good enough or deserving of love. So you can't give it with one hand and take it with the other and expect to actually move forward. Those two competing desires or competing acknowledgments actually cancel each other out. Another thing that people do, and this is number 4, is they sabotage. They sabotage their ability to allow love interests to flow into their lives. And people do this all sorts of ways. Some of the women that I actually work with, that I coach, one of the things that I notice a lot of is subconsciously they've given up on their ability to find a man, and they may not want to really admit that, but they've given up on their ability to find a man, and so they are not nurturing a frequency that's going to help them find one, and they're not carrying out the kinds of activities or participating in the kinds of things that will actually usher in love energy into their lives. They don't want to meet people. I've even had some people say to me before, they don't like talking or they don't like small talk. Well, if you don't like to converse with people and you don't have any love to give, or you don't have kindness or simple human courtesy, how are you going to bring love into your life? You've got to ask yourself these very serious questions. What am I doing to sabotage my ability to bring this love into my life? The fifth thing that people do who can't find love is you'll find that they're stuck in a mindset. They have a mindset, and it's something that they're very entrenched in, that has to do with what that guy must look like, how much money he must make, how old he must be. They have every single thing figured out in terms of all the things that they don't want or all of the negatives, to the point where they have almost forgotten what are the qualities that they're actually looking for. And you have to kind of wonder, because in reality, whatever it is that we're looking for in a relationship, we have to strive to be that first before we are trying to invite that into our lives or attract that into our lives, if we want to meet someone as an equal. And if we want to really have a good start and a healthy foundation, that's really important. So being in a mindset where you feel like, okay, if it doesn't look like what I'm used to in a relationship or in a guy, then I don't want it. So what you're used to really is everything from the past. It's things that you've already seen, things that you're already familiar with, and those things didn't work. So you really have to be willing to open yourself up. You have to widen your net. You have to go outside your race. You have to be willing to consider different ages. You have to think outside the box. You have to switch paradigms. You have to get out of the matrix. If you want to find true love and you want to find that person that you can resonate with at the deepest part of your soul, your being, you have to be willing to understand that that person is out there for you. And all you've got to do is start moving towards them. But you got to drop all these precepts and all these conditions. You got to detach yourself from the exact type of package that person might come in. And you got to really get serious about identifying what is it that I'm really, really looking for. Am I looking for something I already had, or am I looking for, the love of my life, or my soulmate, or the person that's going to help me grow, my spiritual partner? Also, we need to, this is the sixth thing, being aware of the energy that you are emitting that's actually repelling love and keeping love away. There are lots of things that we do on an ongoing basis, just by being creatures of habit, that actually repel love from us. For example, if you are a complainer, if you are constantly criticizing people, if you are constantly judging other people, if you are a controlling person, all of these things and so much more, if you're angry, if you are resentment, if you're resenting people, and you carry around these negative emotions that are embedded within your energy centers, you're going to find that you're emitting a frequency that other people's higher selves pick up, and they don't want to be bothered with that. And on a conscious level, it's going to keep those very things that you're trying to bring into your life out of your life. So be conscious of the energy that you're emitting, because that energy actually sets up resistance. Because remember, everything that we want, everything, love, money, abundance, family, anything we want, health, those things are constantly coming towards you. There's nothing in the universe that's preventing them from reaching you except you. They're constantly trying to reach you. So you need to do everything you can to unblock all this stuff that you got going on that's keeping you in this stagnant space. It comes down to this. If it was working, you'd have what you want. If it ain't working, then you're not doing something right. It's time to shake up things a bit. It's time to create some new neural pathways. It's time to do a little bit of neuroplasticity in your life. So anyway, if you want to hear more about the course that I have, contact me at the website, butterflytransformations.com. It's going to be a course on how to bring that love energy into your life. Also, if you're interested in email coaching or face-to-face coaching or my distance coaching program or my online classes, please get in touch with me. TanishaAli, ButterflyTransformations.com. Thank you again for your time today. I feel privileged.